Hey yo, how's it going? So, I have another very fun build for you guys here today. This name of this build is basically the Impact King build. Using this build, you will infinitely stagger your opponents on the ground, not needing to worry about getting hit by them because they're always on their ass. So this build uses the Charmonic Resonance Breakthrough, the Speedster Breakthrough, and for me, I just chose to go with Leyline Connection to get the final perk for our Chakram Dance, but there are better options. You can use the final one to your own discretion, whichever you like. For this build, I decided to go with the Heroic Kingdom quest to get our damage increase as well as our even more physical damage increase. The Caldera passive skill Bronze for even more physical damage increase because we will not be using any elemental damage for this build. These are always optional because, it just is personal preference at this point. The main focus of this build is on the impact, but having these two increase the damage is nice. Alright, let's go over our gear. So, for our armor, we'll be using the Virgin Helmet, the Master Kazite Armor, the Virgin Boots, and the Brigand's Backpack. The Virgin Helmet and Boots will both be enchanted with Rascal's Verve. This gives you physical protection +1, impact resistance +7, but the most important stat increase is our impact damage is increased by 10% per enchant. So meaning with our helmet and boots, it is a 20% impact bonus. The chest piece we chose to use today is the Master Kazite Armor. This is because you can enchant the Master Kazite Armor with Assassin, which gives us the 10% bonus damage as well as our 10% for impact, meaning our armor set is giving us 30% extra impact damage, while our chest piece is also increasing our physical damage just by a tad bit. So for our weapons and offhand, we are using the Star Chakram and the Maelstrom Blade. Our Maelstrom Blade main purpose is basically just to apply confusion. The extra damage is nice with it as well, but the confusion is where it's really at, because that makes our Star Chakram do even more impact damage, further amplifying the Impact King build, making it so that they never get up. If you don't have access to the Maelstrom Blade, you're missing the required crafting pieces, you're just having shit luck with the drops, a good replacement in the meanwhile is the Marble Morningstar. It also inflicts confusion on enemies. You can enchant it with Weightless, so it actually isn't slow as hell. It's not a horrible pick for a weapon, but I am personally not a huge fan of Mace's moveset. But yeah, that's an option. As well as Probe, its third hit, I believe, also implies confusion on the enemies. So those are your three ways to apply confusion. All right, let's give this a shot. Interrupted him before he could cast his little spears there. Oops, I did not need to use Brace, but that actually worked out in the end. Now he's got gain and confusion, 3 hits. Instant knockdown again. 1, 2, 3, 4, roll. 1, 2. And just like that, should be able to. Let's finish him in style. Yeah, and just like that, with the this basically instant stagger build, R will stagger enemies, even giants that have very high impact resistance, as you apply confusion with your Maelstrom Blade or any other weapon that can inflict it. You should be able to have your easy, simple forward and back cast instant stagger as well. Didn't end up using the technique or mana push really, but those are just extra if you run out of discipline in that time frame. But yeah, that's just to show guys that this build is impact really is king in this game. All right, cheers y'all.